Imagine your mind is similar to your email inbox. 90% of incoming thoughts are spam. So why take a conscious decision to trust these thoughts? In today's video, I want to dive into this topic and give you some practical tools that help you deal with your thinking, and in that sense also help you deal with anxious thoughts or maybe frustrating thoughts. So let's dive right into the topic. The first step, and that's something that already helped me tremendously, was to consciously recognize the moments when negative thoughts or anxious thoughts pop up. So whenever I had a moment where I felt like I was starting to feel nervous or anxious, I would just take a step back and then realize given this specific situation, this specific sentence made me feel anxious. I would refuse to say I'm anxious, but I would always say this specific conversation made me think that I'm anxious, because that's the first step in helping you not identifying any longer with these negative thoughts or emotions. And that's really, really important. The second step for me was to label the thoughts. Sometimes I gave my thoughts a name, and since I'm a big fan of Stephen King, whenever negative thoughts would pop up, I would just say, "Oh, hi, Stephen King, you're back," in my mind. And this way I could actually put them back into the shelf. Step number 3 is to start recognizing the emotions and the reactions that you have in your body. So if there is a moment of anger, recognize that anger is building up in you, and then also try to pinpoint where in your body is that happening. Is it maybe clenching of your fists? Is it a different body part that feels bad at this moment? Just try to identify that. Try to accept the emotions. Do not judge yourself for having this reaction. Just accept that at that given moment, it is as is. Step number 4, stop resisting these thoughts. Stop resisting the emotions that come with it. Stop resisting the reaction that you feel in your body. Because have you ever tried to successfully push a thought away? It's impossible. The same way that it is impossible to stop thinking altogether, because you could as well try and cut water with a knife. All you would do is just be splashing around. And the same way you cannot stop thinking, because thinking of nothing basically implies that already you are thinking of something. Now let's apply this to a practical situation. Imagine yourself in an important meeting where you present some numbers. As you go about presenting, someone in the room challenges your facts, challenges your numbers. You recognize what happens at that moment. It's a tightness in your chest or maybe in your stomach, and you will also have thoughts, and those thoughts want to justify who you are and what you did. And that's a mistake, because at that moment, the ego will tell you that someone has criticized who you are in your professional role or maybe who you are personally. So as you are now able to label your thoughts and to recognize the emotion, to accept the emotions, and to also pinpoint as to where this kind of reaction happens in your body, you will notice that you can keep a sense of calm. Because at that moment, you recognize that the thoughts that pop up, these are just fleeting moments, and these are not who you are truly. Maybe you will fail the first 50 times. That's okay. Just accept it. The ego will want to defend your professionalism. Over time, you will get better. And I'm talking from experience, because I used to take everything personally. Nowadays, I've learned to not identify myself with my thoughts. I see them as fleeting moments. They come and they go. Underneath it all, there's this grounded awareness, always present, always there, and this awareness cannot be shaken. If you want to dive deeper into this topic, or if you struggle with what I've told you, send me an email, apply for a private session with me, or leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon again.